Hampshire, ex-midwife Suzanne lives with her husband Tony and her youngest son Max. She's 37 weeks pregnant, and this will be hers and Tony's first baby.
This is my fourth pregnancy really, because I had a late miss last year. The oldest will be 19 in May and the youngest is 13, and then a nice big gap and I'm starting all over again. And I've got a new husband and it's his first baby.
Been through labour and childbirth the once last October, which was just us two in the bedroom in the middle of the night, in the middle of a power cut, the only one we've ever had here. And although the baby was tiny, sort of 6 centimetres long, it was at least a bit of a flavour of what's going to happen. So
it was actually it was quite empowering for me really to stay at home to manage labour, and it was a proper labour. I mean, I laboured for 7 hours, incredibly, even though it was just a tiny little thing. And it was a little boy, we could tell it was a little boy after it was born, and we called him Ryan, and he's now in our garden with a tree planted above him as a little memento.
Suzanne's 2 previous full-term pregnancies ended in caesarean section, and this time she plans to have a vaginal birth.
I really did think I was past it, because I'm 40, I'll be 41 in January. And both Tony and I didn't actually think that when we fell pregnant the first time, we were both astounded.
I'm definitely a militant natural birth type of person. I don't use the word radical, militant. And which went down like a cup of cold sick really at the NCT classes, but they warmed to us in the end, you know. That's the main thing.
I've booked a lovely independent midwife called Andrea. Christmas was lovely, it was really nice and peaceful, wasn't it really?
Good.
And I have absolutely every confidence in her, and I've had a birthing pool, and all being well, that's exactly where I'm going to be delivering.
130/86. That's fine. Okay. Have you felt the baby move a few times?
No, only once.
Only once?
Yeah.
Does that put you off?
Once was enough.
Oh.
Max, my youngest, who's 13, is really excited, and I think he quite likes the idea of not being the youngest anymore. He's already said he'll babysit for us for a fee, so we'll see.
So
it doesn't feel posterior to me.
You don't look it. And,
yeah.
And
it almost feels quite deep inside. So
yeah.
if I get
I think your placenta's here.
Oh right.
I think it. Well, in fact, I think it's kind of like here.
Yeah.
So I don't think you'll feel much at the front.
Right.
Even
no.
Yeah.
They tend to be here and here, and sort of deep back, almost as though you kick them back towards my spine, and then also around the what I think are the shoulders.
Yeah.
You sort of feel it doing that, yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Suzanne and Tony have arranged the bathroom carefully.
I'm so impressed. Oh, I am so impressed with that. And I mean, this is ideal because when you want to take the weight off your knees and change everything around, you can hang and that'll give you some really good real downward weight as well, which is excellent.
Just measured away from the ceiling rose, distance and angle to the ideal position. Went up in the loft, found the ceiling rose, measured the same distance and angle, and got really lucky because there was a joist in exactly the right position. And that was that. So just looped the rope, drilled 2 holes down, looped the rope through, knotted a sheet and joined it with a sheep shank that I learned 34 years ago in the Scouts. And that was that. So finally got to use one.
I've even got a snorkel. You know, after seeing that lady using the snorkel, I thought, well, maybe actually being under the water and sort of, you know, completely sort of
she can
immersed in
see
it.
she's just gone.
Yeah.
She's in her labour.
It might not work, but it's there.
Well, no, I think that's fantastic. I love it. What a gorgeous room. That's great. I'd like a tip-off in the day, night time when you need me.
Yeah.
Or if you need reassurance. I mean, you need reassurance, you call in time. But night time is the kind of, really need to have a chat or really need me on my way.
Yeah.
And daytime, you can call for anything as usual. I have got someone else imminent-ish around and about, but I think she's very imminent, so I think she's coming in the next couple of days.
Okay.
And I don't get that feeling from you, so
Don't you?
no,
Oh,
not the next
that's
couple of
okay.
days. Sorry. See you soon.
Okay. Take
Bye.
care.
Take care.
Bye. And on Monday I've got another antenatal appointment with Andrea and also an appointment with the reflexologist. I have been going to see her fairly regularly over the last few weeks, and this week she's going to give my the area on my foot which relates to my uterus a really good going over and see whether that'll start labour off. So she's been quite successful, I believe, in the past. She said the last client that she did went into labour within 3 hours, which would be quite nice.
Reflexologist Sue Sawyer has treated pregnant women for many years.
And pain in the lower back at all?
Yeah, it's certainly the sciatica on the right-hand side is being much worse.
Well, last week?
Yes, since last week. The last probably 2 or 3 days, it's been pinching quite a bit.
That's probably where the babe's sitting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Reflexology can help in many ways, including alleviating indigestion, backache and other pregnancy-related conditions. It's believed that certain areas of the foot relate to different parts of the body, and by massaging these different points, relief can be obtained.
Because ultimately you're just trying to get everything to work as it should do. Now this is when we normally find some movement. Don't go into the spine now. Each little bit, and just again let me know.
Pregnant women find that their baby usually reacts to the treatment too.
Yeah, right on the lower lumbar section.
Reflexology's been practiced for thousands of years and originated in Asia.
Every now and again it feels as though there's a foot stuck under there.
Yeah.
Sometimes your bum feels quite tight under the diaphragm, but that tends to be when she's pushing down.
Okay. So I'm just going to hook under this section here. This is diaphragm. And just tell me what it feels like up there.
It will feel that here.
Yeah.
As you're doing that.
Suzanne hopes that Sue's treatment might get the labour going.
Oh, that's strange.
It's a solar plexus point.
That's easy, isn't it? That
Right.
feeling.
So that's a calming.
Mm.
Okay. So we know if we want to up it, it's clockwise. Okay.